Hey, man, we're going into our second crush interview brought to you by Oracy Software. Go to Oracy.com to find out about all the great things they got going on. And Maceo, who's this young fella that we got going
Man,
on?
first and foremost, you talk about walking your own path, doing what you, boy, look here, Malcolm Hayes. Hold on, not basketball, not football, not baseball, hockey player. Yes. What's up, my guy?
Nah, man. Thanks for having me.
You might well answer the first question.
Yeah.
Hockey?
Yeah, man.
Man, come on, talk to us, Malcolm. How you get into hockey?
Right.
And to be as good as you are at it, what is it? What was up with the sport of hockey?
It's simple. I wasn't good at basketball and football. So I had to make my own way.
Look, find a sport, man. That's what you're saying, man.
Oh.
So when did you fall in love with hockey? When did you get into really into the sport of hockey?
Probably when I was like 6. We used to live in Detroit, and everybody around there played like roller hockey and stuff. And I couldn't really roller skate like that, but there was like a birthday party or something like that. My parents always tell me the story that they told us to bring like our skates and stuff, and that's when I first started skating. And then when we moved down here, I was just trying to stay up the Georgia heat, to be honest. And I just got in there. I just fell in love with it. The smell of the rink, the pucks, hitting the net, all that.
Okay. Because those skates, the stick,
Yeah.
hitting that puck. First of all, the balance. When did you learn to ice skate?
Man, I had a Russian coach growing up, and
Wow.
he taught me everything I know basically on how to skate.
Wow.
Yeah.
So while he would teach you this, I mean, you have to be, I mean, how many hours a day would you put in to learn it to? Because I tell everybody, we can, playing football, you using your normal feet, you can run, or basketball.
Yeah.
You got skates, you got stick, you got to have that hand-eye coordination. How often would you practice to be able to get to this point?
Growing up, every Monday after school, we would go to the Russian guy. Then Tuesday morning, we would go skate. My mom would take me before school. My dad would take me on Mondays after school. And
You were
then,
working early in the morning, so you couldn't.
Yeah.
so right after that, we'd go straight from that private lesson on to practice. So I get on the ice every day from like Monday through Saturday. We had games that weekend. So I get on the ice like 7 times a week. And that's how I started learning.
Do your friends find it odd
Yeah, man.
that you play hockey? 'Cause, I mean, I'm sitting here like, hockey.
Yeah. I was just actually, I work out at this local gym, and I was just talking to these 2 ladies. They came up to me. They were like, we see you working so hard every day. Like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I play hockey. And she like tapped her other friend. She was like, see, I knew it was gonna be something weird. I'm like, y'all, I'm right here. I can hear you.
You see me, man. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
But I tell everybody, it's one of those sports because my daughter played lacrosse growing up. The physicality in hockey, and just being there. Cause I see your hat. I see you. Cause y'all a little softer now with the concussions. I know everything is. What is it about it? Because that those walls don't move.
Yeah.
Your wall ain't going nowhere.
Talk to us about the physicality of it and having to keep yourself strong and in shape to be able to do that.
I mean, I'm not soft. I want all the smoke, you know. But I mean, it's hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of like getting in shape for basketball. Something like 30, 45-second shifts of just straight running into guys, running into walls, like you said. So I mean, it's definitely something that you got to be mentally prepared for and know. Especially with the role that I'm gonna be playing when I get into my pro career, I know I'm gonna have to go out and fight and be physical and kind of play that enforcing role. So that's just something I got to be ready for and look myself in the mirror and say, I want to do this.
I'm a little soft, man. I play football, but I ain't ready for that.
What is the training regimen for hockey before you put the skates on? Like, what goes into that part of it before you even have to lace them up?
Like off-ice stuff?
Yeah.
Man, same as like football and basketball, just weights and as much conditioning as you can do. I'm trying to work on, like, this summer I'm more focused on my explosion, getting faster, because I feel like I already have the body type. So now I just need the wind and the speed to keep up with these guys.
But the skates kind of give you a slight advantage.
Don't
it? 'Cause I mean,
for some guys, yeah, and then for some guys, look like they got cements in their skates. So
Cause I'm just trying
It
to.
really just depends on
I'm
who
trying
it
to
is.
visualize like you pushing off, and then maybe my form is wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
what I know.
'Cause I mean,
But-
they single blade they skates. So I'm like, oh,
Right.
It's like riding a bike. Like once you get the hang of it, man, you don't even think about it. You just go.
Not to mention you got this stick in your hand too, and you chasing that little bitty puck. That's
Hey
crazy.
man, we about to take a quick break. Come down. It's time for the Crush Rundown, y'all.
The rundown.
We're going to this rundown where we're continuing our interview with Malcolm Hayes, hockey player. So let me just talk. Okay, so I'm gonna go back a little bit. Talk to us. So you played in high school, then you went to Maine. How did that happen? And
Maine.
How you end up in Maine?
Where is Maine?
Hey, yeah. Somebody asked me that a couple weeks ago. They was like, "That's in America." Man,
And
I'ma
the
go over
very
there.
top of the map,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, it's hard to find. Nah, but I did 3 years of prep school in New Hampshire, and then a year in I forget where in Massachusetts, but at a school called Cushing Academy, and that's when Maine started to notice me and really recruit me. And I just went up there for one visit during Christmas break and just fell in love with the place and the arena and things
You
like
just
that.
answered my question. I'm like, I don't think Georgia got any hockey team.
Nah, Georgia ain't got no hockey. They got club though, but
They got club, but I
Right,
mean, it ain't
right.
to where you get that. So.
yeah.
Now, I enjoy hockey. I'm one of the guys who have to be in the ring because it's kind of hard to. I tell people this all the time. It's really hard to follow it on TV. You have to be in the arena just to
Yeah.
feel the electricity of it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Watching the game live is way better than watching it on TV.
Yeah.
It just feels different.
Yeah.
Explain that phenomenon because people just you wouldn't get it watching on TV.
Yeah. No, because you think it's like, it looks slower on TV than it is fast. in,
Yeah, it's nothing.
Real
It's,
life.
it's definitely not a slow game.
Nah, not at all. That thing is moves fast.
We ask all athletes this, and I want to ask you: when did you know you were able to keep going different levels? When did you know in high school that you were college material? When did you know in college that you want to make it to the next level?
In high school, probably when the colleges started contacting me. When I was going into my senior year, I'd only started hearing from a couple schools, and then I took a 5th year in Cushing up in Mass. And during that summer, I just dedicated myself just 2 times on the ice as much as possible, running, shooting pucks, stick handling, all that. And then I just saw a lot of rewards from that following season. And then in college, I kind of realized that this was something I wanted to do my senior year. I didn't play in any games. I was scratched every game, even on my senior night. So that really stuck with me, and I just remembered that's not just how I wanted to go out after I put in all these years and all the work in. So that's when I knew this was like something I wanted to do and make my job. And I just made it like my job. Like I get up every day, go to the gym 4 or 5 hours a day, like a regular work shift.
Wow. Man, y'all better tell these people, pro athletes ain't no joke, man.
Nah,
Y'all
real
think it's
heat.
joking, man.
Yeah, they got punch
He putting in 5 hours.
Explain. Take me through the mindset of you skating, you messing with the puck, and you see that goal, and you see that goalie. What are you aiming at to score?
It just depends on what type of mood I'm in. Like, I ain't scored in a while. I'm trying to put it through the goalie. Tell him get out the way.
Hey, I don't care what you done, bro. I'm trying to score.
Yeah, getting frustrated. But I mean, when you out there, at least for me, like I don't really have no worries. That's like my safe zone, like where I can get away from everything. So when I'm skating around, there's not really too much going on in my mind. Just trying to make a play and get noticed.
What's your optimal position?
Defense.
So you're on the other side.
Yeah.
I heard you say the goon thing. I was like, oh yeah, you definitely
Yeah,
do that.
Enforcer.
Yeah,
Those guys have to throw them
You
gloves
gotta
off.
you gotta.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because all the leagues that I played in, you can't fight in. So when I get into my first fight, that'll be my first all-night fight.
Oh,
So I'm excited.
you
for
looking forward to going to the penalty box, huh?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever.
Yeah. I see where you're going with this now. It's just crazy because we aren't associated with the game of hockey, but now we're starting to get a lot of guys who, like, say, if you follow NHL, we're making strides.
Yeah, it's starting to get more popular, and I love to see that. Like, as more African Americans and people of color get involved, I think it could really take off and
Right,
be a popular
right.
sport in America.
Right. And I think
It's cool to see.
You be able to see that, man. But for you, I saw your YouTube video. He's got a YouTube video, guys. Go check it out, man. He's working out. His workout is crazy. Like he said.
It's past crazy.
Who little man again?
That's my nephew.
Your nephew, all in it.
Yeah.
You know, he gets to work out with him. It's funny. It's
He
funny.
stole the show, man.
He stole the show. It's great
I think
YouTube.
people are only coming back for him now.
Yeah, we
so-
wait for him. If he ain't back, we ain't gonna watch the second.
Yeah. I know my grandma only watch it for him.
I'm telling you now, if he ain't in it, we might not watch it again. But just to be able to see what you feel like, because I mean, you were getting ready, you reaching out to teams now to get ready for that next level. What's next for you? What you looking forward to get ready?
Man, I'm just being patient right now with the process. Still working on a couple of teams and things like that. But hopefully, at the end of the day, I kind of want to play close to home here in Atlanta. Play for the Gladiators. It'd be cool to just be back at home. I haven't played at home since I was like young, like 13.
Come on, with that. Let's get it together.
Yeah.
And I guess that has to be something because hockey is truly like a up north sport,
Yeah, it definitely
like
is.
big time.
hmm
Hey, come on, man, Atlanta, man, it killed me when we lost the Thrashers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It killed me because I was sitting there like at another like I really could go year round. I always had a sporting event to go to.
Mhm.
Come on, Atlanta, man, bring it.
They need to bring them back.
We're tripping.
So toward the end, you went to Maine, then you transferred to
Yeah.
Alaska. Talk to us about that period right there.
Yeah, that
cold?
was it was the same. The only thing I had to get used to was the darkness.
Yeah,
Like it's dark all the time there, and then in the summer it's light. Like when I first flew out there in August, I fell asleep on my second flight from Seattle to Anchorage, and I woke up. It was like 12 in the morning, and I woke up. It was still light out, and I thought I got on the wrong plane because I was so confused. Like I was like, "What's going on?" Looking at my phone and stuff, it was crazy. But I mean, that was I don't regret going out there at all. Like I loved every second I was out there. To be honest, it was definitely like something you got to see. It feels like a different country.
I couldn't get used to that. They said the hour it'd be 12, like you say, 12 in the morning, it's still light.
Yeah.
I would love that.
No, bro.
But then in the winter, it's like it's dark,
Dark
like
all the time.
3:30, 4 o'clock. It's kind of depressing. I ain't gonna lie.
I would go crazy,
But
man.
that what you got your iPhone and your iPad and all that stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about it.
Dark
but
at 3? I go.
it sounded like a nap to me, so I wasn't.
Right, dude. Put on Friday Night Lights or whatever show you watching.
I need my daylight. I need my daylight.
Before what you doing?
Yeah.
Turn on the light.
3 o'clock, 3 a.m., 3 p.m. What have you learned about yourself through this process?
That I'm just not gonna quit. You know, I feel like I'm just a long run hustler. I'm down to do whatever I got to do to get where I want to go in life and to get my dreams.
Man, this is inspirational because again, it's in a sport that we typically don't play,
hmm
and watching your grind and the process. You use the word the process, dude. You gonna make it, man.
Yeah.
I
You
appreciate
you gonna make it.
When you talk to kids, though, when you get a chance, and we want to, what's some of the messages you give them?
Man, don't be afraid to be different. You know,
Clearly,
Clearly. I think that was something I always struggled with growing up. I wasn't sure like what crowd I would fit into, but as I gotten older, it's just like, man, just be you, and the people who like you is gonna flock to you, and the people who don't, not. Like you ain't got time to worry about them. You chasing your own goals and dreams. You worry about somebody who don't like you, you just wasting your time.
I think the uniqueness of what you're doing allows you to really be in your lane because, like, again, we not over here trying to do hockey, but it allows you to really focus and get what you. Cause like I say, everybody think they going to the league in NFL, NBA. So it's crowded. You're creating your own space.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I appreciate that.
And I think that's the
very
thing that
dope.
you, who did you emulate? Who that hockey player that you looked at and was like, hey, I like the way he played his game?
I probably have to go with a couple people, man. I like Dustin Bufflin because he's just big and mean.
Very mean.
But then I also like Nathan McKinnon. It's hard to like him though because I played against him like we the same age. Like while I'm watching this dude highlights and like we the same age here.
I mean, he all right. But
Nah, I was watching him this playoff year, and man, that kid's something special.
Yeah,
he got the whole package, man.
Were you shocked that the St. Louis Blues basically went from the worst team and they made this crazy run
Yeah.
to win the Stanley Cup?
I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty shocked. I thought they was gonna be out in the first round to Winnipeg.
I was too.
And then all of a sudden they just started shocking people. But I mean,
we're about to take us a quick break. We're going to finish up with this interview on the other side because I got one more question for Mr. Hayes.
So, man.
Stay with us.
Alexa, what's the weather?
When you go to the ATL, you never know what the weather will be. But when you go to ssnatl.com, summer skies, 365, plus an awesome mix of urban hits up in there.
Can you feel that bass, huh?
All day, every day.
Yeah.
One of the most dominant home court. This is Crust.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough.
And that's all she wrote. End zone touchdown.
Hey, you tuned into the Crush Sports Talk right here on the Sensation Station Network. We're going into the second hour, man. You missed the first hour. You missed 30-year NBA referee, Mr. Derek Stafford. Right now, we're in our second interview with this young fellow, Malcolm Hayes, hockey player, professional
In his
hockey player,
own lane.
putting it out there for him. Let me ask you this. In Atlanta, your father's kind of known. We see
Yeah.
We kind of woke up to him a few times.
Some people know him.
Yeah.
But what has been the advice that he and as well as your mom have given you throughout this process?
Just to make sure to stay humble and just remembering, like, even when if I do end up seeing, the top and getting to that place, just remember all the work that came with it and all the sacrifices that had to be made. Like, if it wasn't for them two, I wouldn't be nowhere near where I'm at right now. Like, and I know with God on my side and all the support that they and the rest of my support system has shown me, I know it's all possible to do.
That's what's up.
I'm just trying to visualize being so far away from home, but having that drive and that desire. Is that what kind of made the time kind of go by?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy. I keep a picture of all my family on the side of my bed, so I look at them when I wake up and when I go to sleep. So it's kind of just a reminder of who I'm doing this for. Because I left home when I was 13 to go play, so I've been gone a while.
Right, and that's what I'm. Well, thank God for technology too.
Yeah.
FaceTime, with all this other stuff. Y'all
That's discipline in itself. I live at 13. I'd have been in trouble.
You left at 13, back at 14.
13 and a half.
Mama, come get it.
When you finally see that name Hayes on the back of an NHL jersey, what's that moment going to be like for you?
Man, I don't even know. I'm a blackout, I'm not going to know until it happens. I'm not going to know what I'm going to do, so just got to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. Cause we're gonna reach back out to you. How I feel? Man, there it is. Hayes. On the back.
On that ice.
Yeah, man.
I just, like I say, I think we need to get more into hockey because hockey is just really, like I say, it's one of those, it now that you think about it more, it really fits our skill set.
Yeah. It's like basketball and football combined.
Right. Once you get over the field of skating.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to fall a couple of times, but you just got to keep getting back up. That's all.
Is that ice unforgiving? That ice hard.
Yeah. I don't go out there without equipment on because you mess up your knees and your elbows and it's all bad.
Look tough. Hey, real quick before we go, you remember the hardest shot you ever gave somebody?
Like punch or?
Like just
On the ice or? On the ice?
Yeah, on the ice.
The hardest shot I ever. Nah.
And was it close to the wall?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I did blow somebody up one time. Can't lie.
How did that feel though?
Real good.
Well, I tell you,
I looked over him. I was just like, yeah, I'm here.
Dude, does it have more impact up against that wall, or you?
Yeah.
Or
You gonna know when you run into that wall after a hit.
You remember your hardest receiving?
Yeah. That was my freshman year when I was at Maine against UMass Lowell. This dude came off the bench, and I was on the far side of the ice, and he hit me. And I ain't gonna lie, he got a good piece of me.
You ain't seen him?
Nah, I ain't see him coming at all.
He got all of you.
Yeah.
You know, like
Head on the swivel, baby.
I can't lie, he got me there.
Well, Malcolm, we thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Thank
Tell
you
them where
for
they can
having
see
me.
your YouTube, where they can follow you at, where all that good stuff.
Yeah, my YouTube is Malcolm Hayes, Instagram _MalcolmMate, LinkedIn Malcolm-X-1017, and Twitter is mHayes67.
You was almost Scorpio then. You 1017.
Nah, that's not my birthday.
Okay.
That's for the Brit Squad, Atlanta, the rappers.
Gucci!
Yeah. I know this though. Hey, man, thank you. We're about to take these photos. We'll be right back.
morning, Uglyville!
Every ugly doll is unique.
I'm Moxie.
Bobo.
Wade.
Those close to me call me Slick Dog.
Which is not his name.
And every child is too.
He can be pretty lovable.
That's why when you travel, you should make sure your child is in the right seat for their age and size.
That sounds pretty great to me.